I can't stop thinking about you, girl. 너와 함께 있고 싶어. No, I can't stop thinking about you, girl. 날 여기 두고 가버리지 마. Cause I can't stop thinking about you, girl. 넌 내 거로 만들 거야. No, I can't stop thinking about you, girl. 내 우리 안에 가두고 싶어. Cause I can't stop. Yeah, baby. No, I can't stop. Baby, baby. Cause I can't stop.
Frankie is from Portugal, Shime from Croatia, and Hunter and Koki are from the US. They are EXP Edition.
하나, 둘, 셋. 안녕하세요, EXP Edition입니다.
A K-pop idol group without a single Korean member. They released their debut single album this April in Korea and are giving their all to practicing everything that makes them a true K-pop band.
엄마 아빠들 누나 나를 막둥이 귀염둥이 날 기억하네 그대 생각이
These four men banded together to make their dream come true.
Without you I'm hopeless 당신도 내가
Meet the very first and only non-Korean K-pop idol group, EXP Edition, on Heart to Heart. Welcome to the four of you EXP Edition. Thanks for joining us on Heart to Heart. I'm so excited. Would you like to say hello to the viewers that are watching right now?
Yes. 하나, 둘, 셋.
안녕하세요 EXP Edition입니다.
안녕하세요. 저는 Hunter입니다. 저는 EXP Edition이 만카짐을 맡고 있습니다. And basically, I am the comedian and broken person of EXP Edition.
맞아요. 네, 안녕하세요. 저는 시메입니다. 저는 EXP Edition의 턱을 맡고 있습니다. I am the official chin of the group. It's here. 네.
Awesome. 안녕하세요. 저는 Koki입니다. 저는 EXP Edition이 귀염둥이 막내입니다. What's up, guys? My name is Koki, and the direct translation is cute young one of the
So
group.
cute. So cute.
안녕하세요. 저는 프랭키입니다. 저는 EXP Edition 이 리더입니다. 저는 샤방샤방을 맡고 있습니다. 아주 그냥 죽여줘요.
One more.
Holding back a little. I have a little surprise.
Okay, so we've got a lot of energy in the studio today. So, yes.
sorry
Oh my goodness. So Frankie, Koki, Shime, and Hunter.
Yes.
반갑습니다.
반갑습니다. 잘 부탁드립니다.
I think I should be standing up and saying, 안녕하세요. So once again, welcome to Heart to Heart. I think I welcomed you three times already.
Thank you very much.
So, I mean, we do have idol groups here in Korea, K-pop groups, bands that do have non-Korean members, like foreign-born members, but never have we had one with all, non-Korean members. So how did you come to form this group? How did you become one as EXP Edition?
So it's kind of a long story, but I'll try to make it short.
Okay.
3 years ago, the entertainment company that we're signed to now, I'm a BB Entertainment, started 3 years ago in an arts collective back at Columbia University. And our CEO, our 대표님, Bora Kim, her along with Karen Kuroda and Samantha Shao, they created EXP Edition specifically to be a non-Korean K-pop boy band so that they could discuss and highlight the cultural phenomenon within the Korean wave and then how it's connected to fandom and cultural hybridity and gender. And so we all had fallen in love with K-pop prior to the audition. So when we all came across the audition, it was just crazy to imagine being a part of a non-Korean K-pop boy band. So when we first started, it was listed as a documentary. A short-term goal would be to shoot a documentary of the making of a non-Korean K-pop boy band. And the long-term goal is if we were successful to travel the world and share our music. So
in addition to that, we actually started in the fine art world. So in New York, we did a lot of performances and collaborations with like the Modern Museum of Art. We worked with Aperture, Queens Museum.
Art Basel.
Yeah, we went down to Miami during Art Basel and performed down there. So we actually started in the fine art world, and that was amazing for us. Like it was an industry or like a kind of a part of entertainment, I guess, that we weren't.
It was like a
exposed
hybrid, really.
Yeah, exactly. So it was an amazing experience.
Cool. All right, so you were into K-pop way before you actually became EXP Edition. Now, what sparked your interest in K-pop or K-pop music or just K-pop everything?
The first time I was introduced into K-pop was I was like taking the bus to school one day, and all my friends were like crowding around someone's phone, and they were watching Big Bang's Haru Haru music video, and that was the first time I was like really introduced into like, specifically K-pop, because I'm half Japanese and I grew up with Japanese culture, so I was kind of introduced to like Japanese entertainment, but K-pop was kind of like on its own level or in its own, like it was something very different about it, but like something very intriguing. So when I was watching the Haru Haru dance music video, it was just something that was like, that's amazing, like I want. It just kind of makes you want to do it because K-pop does combine fashion. It combines good music, amazing choreography, and like this performance and the stages and everything are so well produced that it's something that any performer, anyone who wants to do entertainment really wants to join.
Be a part of, yeah, for sure.
That was really what sparked my interest.
Okay.
It was actually while I was growing up in Croatia, I remember going to the local like a video store, and I would rent out Korean movies, and which was really random, especially to do in Croatia, you know. But they did have this one rack of Korean movies, and I loved watching, especially scary movies, and so I kind of like it sparked my interest in Korean culture. But it wasn't until I actually moved to New York, where I had some friends listening to K-pop, that I actually started paying like closer attention to K-pop scene. Yeah.
So you began watching Korean films,
Yes.
but it was when you came to New
Yeah.
York.
When we got here, a funny story.
Yeah.
One night we're like, oh, we have the night off. Let's stay in and watch some movies. And we decided to watch.
That's what we
Korean
do
horror
on
film.
our nights off. We stay and we
And
watch movies.
he's like, I found a movie. Like, this sounds pretty good. So he starts it, and 10 minutes into the movie, he's like, oh, I've seen this
I've
already.
seen this when I was a kid
I've
back
seen
in
this already.
Croatia. We're like,
It's
what?
a really old movie, yeah.
So a random like old Korean horror movie, and he's seen it.
So funny.
All right, so your love of, I guess, K-pop, music, everything about this industry brought you to Korea. And I heard that they have, our staff here actually prepared a little game for us. Okay. And this game is to check to see how much you're into K-pop and how much you know about K-pop.
Ooh, this is scary. Okay. Okay, here we go.
Okay, so here's how it goes. We're going to play a single measure from a song's prelude. Okay. And then,
A single note?
yeah,
Okay.
you're going to get this. And then all you have to do is guess which song it is.
One note, as in like a ding.
No, actually, not just a single note. It'll be maybe 5 seconds, 4 to 5 seconds.
We got this.
So yeah, I don't think you'll have trouble. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 tunes for you. So if you're ready, let's have the first one.
Do it.
갑시다.
비찬 눈물. 방탄소년단.
It only took you guys like a second. All right.
Oh, the music video is so amazing.
All right, so you got it correct. Second one coming up. Number 2 song.
Heartbreaker. Heartbreaker.
Are you sure?
Yes. Yeah.
Yes, correct. D-Dragon, yes. D-Dragon, Heartbreaker. And song number 3.
Oh, the first song. Blackpink.
Fire.
Yes, that's right. 부장난, Blackpink. And we have our final song. You guys are doing so well.
Oh, Bang Bang Bang.
Oh, come on, everyone knows this. Yeah.
Bang Bang. Oh my God, I remember this in New York. Listening.
Koki, what are you thinking?
Oh, I got lost in my head for some reason.
He was reminiscing when we first saw them perform this.
Yes, so you guys got all the tunes right.
We
the
got
last one
100%?
was, yes, Bang Bang Bang.
Wow!
That was easy. That was very
Yeah, it was
too
a
easy.
pretty big song.
All right. Well, we're going to take a short break and take a look at the challenges
right.
that you guys have actually experienced. So joining us today in today's Heart to Heart studio is EXP Edition, the four very charming and talented guys here. And they've actually come all the way to Korea to debut as a K-pop band. So let's check them out.
그대 생각에 영원한 이 순간 난 숨 쉬는 이유 Without you I'm hopeless 당신도 내가 전부라 말해줘 알아 we know it we need it to feel like this Feel like this Feel like this We feel like this 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 Feel like this
I do want to mention that we see idol, like K-pop idol groups, bands popping up here and there. I mean, almost every day.
Yeah.
So becoming an idol group, forming a group and appearing on TV, making your debut is one thing, but actually, surviving in the market, staying popular or even becoming very popular and just staying in there, surviving is another story. So there's really fierce competition.
Yeah.
So you kind of have to know a lot about the music industry.
Yeah.
So we have prepared something else for you. Okay.
Okay.
Stuff actually.
A lot of surprises today.
It's just a short list.
Okay.
3 things or 3 requirements. Things you need to do or requirements you need to fulfill or have to actually make it in Korea as a K-pop idol group. Okay. So the 3 requirements, we've got 1, 2, 3. The first one happens to be, here we go. You saw it already. Idol dance cover. Okay.
Alright.
So dancing is a must for you guys. So who?
Frankie's our dancer.
He's the dance captain, so just say.
I guess you could say that.
Yes. Could you actually show us
We can.
something? Yeah.
Dance, 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 digga dance, digga digga dance, digga digga dance, digga digga dance. Oh, dance, oh. Sorry, 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 sorry. 내가 먼저 내게 빠져 버려, baby. Shawty, 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 shawty. 눈이 부셔 숨이 막혀. 내가 미쳐, baby. Hey, girl, 나는 만들면 이 생각. 잘 끝내 사실 너 하나밖에 안 보여. 말해봐. 내가 자리 잡았는지 내게 말해줘.
Okay, now number 2 we have, let's see, special skills. Now, of course, if you are a member of an idol band group, you have to have special skills. I mean, because you appear on all different entertainment shows, even music programs.
Somebody else.
Okay, special skills.
I guess I can bust out a little tirote.
Really?
Oh yeah, Frankie loves
Tirote?
Tirote. I'm
Okay.
Portuguese, so I grew up listening to Portuguese music, which is very similar to tirote.
Okay.
So when I first heard it, I was just like, wow, this sounds so familiar. And then I started working on a little shabang.
Okay.
And
얼굴도 샤방샤방 몸에 또 샤방샤방 모든 것이 샤방샤방 얼굴에 V라인 몸에는 S라인 아주 그냥 죽여줘요.
Thank you. That was wonderful.
My mom would be so proud right now. She would be so proud.
I like how you don't just sing shabang shabang, shabang shabang.
샤방샤방
Yeah, that's the way you sing.
a little
trot
pumpkin bean,
song.
a little
Tirote grab.
He actually had a
Yeah.
private lesson with him
got
too.
it.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, so you passed number 2, special skills.
Thank you,
And let's
Frankie.
see.
Thank you,
Close
Frankie.
one.
All right, let's see. Okay.
Gosh.
So, what might physical fitness be? Of course, well, you've got to dance all the time, every day. Maybe even the whole entire day you're going to have to dance.
그렇죠.
Right? 그렇죠. So, who's up to show how fit they are? You've got to be fit.
Everybody should be fit enough.
I would be I could judge.
Okay.
You have a shirt for it too.
I do. I kind of have a referee shirt. We
Yeah.
could just get a whip.
Okay.
Okay, so
Perfect. You be the
Hunter,
referee?
okay, you're going to be the referee, the judge.
Perfect.
Okay, so of the three, I'm going to ask you guys to do maybe, let's start off easy with just 20 push-ups.
20 push-ups?
20
Yeah.
push-ups. Okay.
Wow.
Shimei, go back a little.
Okay.
Okay, ready?
Ready? I'll count them out.
5. 하나, 둘, 셋.
We're not gonna get 20.
What?
1, 2, 3, 4. You got it. 5.
One more. Keep going. One more. Keep going. You got this.
7, 8. Come on,
Go to
come on.
10.
You
Go to
got
10.
it. Yeah, these are hard, okay?
Wow, yay!
That's like 20 because it's
That
two of
is
them.
20. That's double weight.
double.
That's 20.
Look at this. Look at this
Wow.
mug. Good job.
All right, so you guys are fit.
Yeah, that's definitely equivalent to 20 at
Yes,
least.
yes. Oh, wow. Yeah, that looked very hard. And actually, Koki was doing like double the speed, so that was 20 as well.
네, 좋아요.
So 10, double, 20.
And good job,
20 on your own.
referee.
Yeah.
You did great. The cheerleading was really good.
제가 댄스 너무 잘했어요. 어땠어요? 괜찮아요? 오케이.
우리 안무 그냥 갑자기 나왔어요. 준비하셨어요.
네.
증거 있어요.
한들 다음 노래. 네. 우리 다음 노래 브루노 머스 선배님 노래예요. 브루노 머스 Uptown Funk입니다. 알아요? 네. 브루노 머스 뭐라고 싶어요?
이 노래는 춤추기 싫어하는 사람도 춤추는 노래예요. 그래서 다 같이 춤춰야 해요.
네. Don't believe this one. Don't believe this one. Come on. Don't believe this one. Don't believe this one. Don't believe this one. Don't believe this one. Hey, hey, hey. Ah!
Speaking Korean, singing in Korean must be very tough for you.
Yeah.
Although you speak Korean very well, 정말 잘하세요. But I mean, you really have to study. So how do you study Korean? And like, when did you begin to study, or how do you actually study?
So we actually started studying Korean in New York, but because, as we were talking about earlier, it's so busy, like we couldn't really focus 100% on it. So when we moved here, about 10
Almost a year now.
Almost a year.
Last August.
It's almost been a year. But that's when we really started like lessons every single day with Korean teachers and studying every single day and just like keep going basically every free moment we had, we studied Korean and watched Korean TV shows and like we completely consumed Korean media.
And we each have like our own little ways of like that works for each of us. And like I use different apps that help me memorize grammar and everything. I think for me personally, like the sentence structure is really hard, and listening, because Korean people speak so fast. Of course, English speakers
You speak fast in
very
English,
fast
though,
as well.
too,
So now I feel the pain. But and then like Hunter has his own cool way.
Yeah, we study every day, and for me, it's really hard to learn new vocabulary. So I came up kind of weird way of learning things. I have like a story for every word. Otherwise,
We actually
remember
made
it.
our own TV show that comes out on YouTube called 어떻게 외워요.
Oh, really?
And
The word usan, which is umbrella.
Yeah.
I pictured Frankie, I don't know why, walking down like the forest with an umbrella and it's like pouring rain. And then all of a sudden the rain stops and he moves the umbrella aside and says, "Ooh, it's sun!" And there's your sun.
모기, which means mosquito. Oh, 모기, mosquito.
He helps remember this because at the apartment, for some reason, Koki gets the most mosquito bites out of all of us. They just really like him. It's like he's their food. So I think the mogies, or mosquitoes, think of Koki as their gogi, or meat. Gogi, meat. So Koki is the mogies' gogi. He's like, just eating them all up, eating them all, giving all these bites, giving all these bites.
Well, you are here.
Yes.
Doing very well, but I'm sure that you had to overcome, difficulties before you actually got the chance to make your debut. So, what kinds of difficulties did you have to overcome? I mean, despite maybe the language barrier, despite having to learn Korean and having to sing in Korean.
Well, I think the biggest and most obvious is that we're not Korean. So that has been...
진짜?
Yeah, I mean, you can tell.
That's obviously been a bit of a challenge because people, with like anything that's new, people are a bit taken aback by it and surprised, and it's hard for them to accept at first, which we understand. That's just kind of how things are, but... And normal things like, we moved to Seoul, we miss our family and our friends, but this is our dream and our passion. So we've had a lot of obstacles, but somehow we one by one as a group and a team, we overcome them. So that's just kind of how we take it.
That's also one thing that makes it special is we all started together as a collaboration, and alongside our company members and our CEO, Bora Kim, like we all work very closely together, and we're all always overcoming things together as a group. And that's one thing that's really like kept us going and going and going.
Yeah, moving across the world to Seoul and trusting like each other, trusting our company was, of course, like that's a big deal for anyone. But for us, we didn't even, it wasn't even like a second thought. It was like, absolutely, we got to do this. This is what we've been dreaming of doing. So when we got the opportunity, we did it. And there's been many times where we're like, gosh, Korean is so difficult, or are we almost debuting, And there's like these inside like turmoils that we individually go through, but luckily...
Speaking of almost debuting, like a few months before
we were
supposed to debut, I injured my ankle, and it was pretty bad. But
that was scary.
That was very scary.
We didn't think that we were going to debut.
The doctor
had to postpone it.
The doctor told me it was going to be like 5 to 6 months healing.
And we had 2 months technically prior that we were supposed to be debuting.
And I literally sat on the couch and couldn't move. Like I could not move for an entire month.
I think there's still the marking in the couch actually. From where Koki was sitting.
But I couldn't move for a month, and I'd just be like sitting there, and the guys would be going to dance rehearsal and doing all these things, and I just like study and like sit and watch TV and I had to like sit down to shower, which was kind of depressing.
Yeah, when it happened,
it was pretty serious.
When it happened, I remember that weekend we literally nobody left the apartment. We were all like in our beds.
We didn't talk to each other.
We didn't talk to each other because we really didn't know. Like, are we going to debut now? Like, we've been working so hard for this, but he bounced back really quickly. Thank God. Thank God. And we were able to make our debut a little bit later than planned, but not too far off the schedule. So. But yeah, that was a rough
sprung back.
You guys have been in Korea for a year?
Almost a year.
Next month.
A year.
Next month. 1 year.
Really?
August next month. We arrived here last August.
We're really like a family, you know what I mean? So this doesn't feel like work. We're all doing something that we love and that we always wanted to do. And then especially when you're surrounded with such positive, loving people 24/7, like we give each other that energy even when we're tired and when we don't feel like getting up at 6 a.m. and going to rehearsal. There's always someone that's that's going to push you, and you know what I mean. So
thankfully, not all of us are usually like that. If one person's kind of in a funk or something, the rest of us bring them up. So it's kind of just staying positive and. Yeah, without each other, we wouldn't.
That's the magic of a group.
And last but not least, our final question is about your future plans. I mean, the nearest plans. What do you have planned for EXP Edition?
Right. So, like Hunter said, we're concentrating on finishing our album. Our next single, Garawara, will be released in the next month or so. So we're super excited about that.
Our episode, YouTube Chelsea just aired.
Yeah.
And since then, we've been getting a lot of people reaching out to do more performances, and yeah, so we're gonna be
we'll
really
be very
these
busy
next
this
couple
summer.
months.
Hey.
Also, next month, I think we're performing at a K-Rock festival
That's right.
at the beginning of the month. So really excited about
Yeah,
that.
please just follow us on our social media and just try, to keep up with all the performances.
Super. So you've got a busy schedule, have lots to accomplish.
Yes, we are.
So yeah, I mean, best of luck with your
Thank you.
albums, and
Thank
I
you so
hope
much.
that your
Yeah,
success reached number
감사합니다.
one on the charts. And yes, once again, thank you so much for joining us
Thank you so
today.
much for having us.
Great fun.
Yes.
감사합니다.
감사합니다.
하나, 둘, 셋. 감사합니다.
감사합니다. That's so Korean. 감사. 하나, 둘, 셋. 안녕하세요.
When we were in Denmark, we